If that was the intro, that would be excellent.
Oh, brilliant.
Rather than the bike horn and the gong that I was going to go for, that'd be excellent. No,
So what, you want me to have another?
No, that's good. You just leave it in. This is part. This is
podcasting.
This is how it works.
I don't like it.
God.
I don't like it. It's a
God,
scary
it really
microphone.
sounds like you're putting that on, that laugh.
You've got a fake laugh.
He's
not like he doesn't find anything funny.
I haven't actually fake laugh.
He's just a deadpan guy. You talk to him and he's like, "Oh, so Louis, why'd the girl fall off the bike? Someone threw a fridge at her." And there's a moment's pause and he goes, So yeah, this is probably the least professional thing you'll ever see in your life.
Or hear in your
Or
life.
hear in
You're
your
not
life.
seeing anything because
Yeah.
it's a podcast. That's how podcasts work.
This mic is being held up by lots of books
Fantastic.
that all
science
say
books.
choose from any 3 for 2. So they're not even books you wanted, they're just books you could get on the tube.
No, maybe some of them are one of the two that you actually wanted. And
Well,
then you
it's from
spend the rest of-
Waterstones, so it's not like it's just some any old cheap WH.
Yeah, and then you wander around Waterstones looking for the third book. Do I like the book on cheese? No.
Do you have to buy a third book? I mean, like, if you
Well,
don't
you
really
don't
want
have
the third
to,
book, you just take the offer.
But it's just a waste, because then you go back the next day and you see something else you want. You're like, oh,
This is probably the least riveting opening to any show in history.
What are you talking
and we're all sitting here staring at the waveform, just like
Wow,
but it goes
really
up and down.
expecting something to happen. Like, I wonder if we can make it draw a little face. Like, if I go, ha hoo, will it look like a dick?
Oh, it does.
Oh my
That's
god,
brilliant.
So we've started. This is
Yeah.
the thing.
We looked at the problems in the world and we were like, how can we solve them? Well, what we could do is we could chat for a while about any random stuff that comes in our
Oh,
minds.
fucking-
Yeah, that'll help world hunger.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Sad. We're gonna get you.
Get
how
ya.
are you gonna do that, Obama? Well, we're sending you a 3 for 2 offer. What's the books?
On the
You want-
strategy books, we're gonna, I think.
Do you want a book on cheese?
Yeah.
The Big Book of Caleb.
Big book of jank.
How to
All
learn
it
Jenk
is.
in 3 easy steps.
all it is it's not really pages. There's just like
You open it up.
little rip-off bags, and then you can just open up. There's already jank inside. You just huff it in.
It's like do you know pop open books you get when you're little? When you open it up and like a dog would jump out. It's Jenk
Shit.
that shit
Does
just
it
flies
fire out? That sounds
Yeah.
dangerous.
You have to make sure it doesn't land on you.
It's like a reenactment of monkeys at the zoo. He just flicks shit at you.
Because you don't, in Jenkum, you don't eat the poo, you huff the poo. So yeah, no, I got this thing I wanted to show you. It was
He's getting his tongue out. What?
you can't
We can
see
just say,
this.
we'll just say anything.
He's
Oh,
reaching
Doug's
into
wearing a
his tongue.
fantastic costume. Right?
He's
He's
reaching
got
into
a
his tongue.
tuxedo and a fedora.
Talking of that,
And the
we
fedora
never
is purple and glittery.
we
And
never
made of gold.
introduced who's on this. This is Doug, Tom,
No, I don't know.
Louis, Doug.
You've said Doug twice.
That's the point.
Well,
Well,
we're ruined.
that's ruined it, the whole thing.
Oh no,
Bye.
I can just get the
Bye,
email
guys.
oh god.
Bye.
Bye.
That's it.
God, that career was quick. 10 minutes, if that.
Yeah, usually people
Not
like 15
10
minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a bit of a
Give you
news
like
from the
30
world.
seconds
News
of
of
this.
the
We're gonna
world,
use
here we
the-
go.
News of the world.
Get ready.
Read all about it.
Doug's special news segment.
New segment.
You know, Mock the Week, the theme tune has ruined the Jam song for me. Because in
Theme
Mock the
tune
Week,
and Jam song?
because it's about, in Mock the Week, they take the Jam song, News of the World, and then they use about 30 seconds from the beginning and then skip right to the end. So I spend the whole of it listening to the actual Jam song going, where's the bit where they go read all about it? Oh, where's it? I want to listen to that bit. Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, this is news. Headline: A very strange addiction. Woman can't stop sniffing and chewing urine-soaked nappies.
What?
And there's a picture here that you can't see.
Oh.
That's fucking disgusting.
Urine so...
Yeah. If you're struggling to break free from a coffee-fueled caffeine boost in the morning, it's fair fault for this young woman. Keisha, it would be Keisha, wouldn't it? It's not going to be Suzanne.
Keisha
Yeah.
from Queens, New York.
Yes,
from Queens.
It's not
That
going to
is
be someone
actually-
normal like Greg or Bob.
She chews on her urine-soaked diapers and says, "The more pee, the better."
Listen,
She
The nappy.
hoards dirty nappies from both friends and strangers and takes
What?
them with her wherever she goes.
Friends?
How does she have friends?
She can't have friends.
She's walking around and she'll be
Imagine
like,
that conversation. Oh, that's a lovely newborn. Say, I would like to tell you about some new investment. All your dirty nappies, don't worry about them. Day or night, I will come round. I will take them from you.
she says, "I just love it. It tastes amazing." I have one when I'm cooking in the kitchen. I have one in my drawers. I have
That's
one when I'm
unhygienic.
sleeping. I keep one in my trunk. I keep some in my pocketbook.
Pocketbook?
Well, that's like the book of Spank, isn't it?
You know when you're walking.
She's got one of those nappy books.
You
like
know
the
when
book
you're
of-
walking into a room and you smell a strong smell like food and you kind of taste it. That's what it's like. Well, obviously,
urine.
chewing it. She said she was chewing
You're
it.
gonna have to put a picture on the edit of
Of
the
this
woman
urine
chewing
lady.
the urine nappy.
Keisha's
as
Unusual
she
Story
wants
features
to
in
do.
Entertainment Channel TLC's new episode of My Strange Addiction. Oh, well,
So
it
it's
also
just
features
an advert for a TV show. Then
it
that
also
news article.
features a man in love with inflatable pool
What? I'm sorry. What?
inflatable pool animals.
They sound like they should be married.
Sorry, love.
Aren't we all?
I've cheated on you with Plinko. Who's Plinko? Do you know the ring that Johnny wears? You know, not Johnny.
The rubber
condom.
ring.
The rubber ring that he wears with the dragon on the end. Well, let's just say he hasn't been blowing fire recently.
This is disgusting. You're just filthy animals.
Oh my god.
Look, Louis got his laugh that sounds a bit fake. I've got my high-pitched laugh where I just turn into
Oh my god. So this
a
was
fucking clown.
family friendly at some point.
It was.
What, the first 2 minutes
in
when
the,
he was going burner,
Yeah.
that's the only family-friendly bit.
If you're a family and you've just joined us, well, we're sorry. But,
If you're a family and
you should have just.
How they
stopped
just
watching
If
joining
you're
us.
a family and you've just joined us, how?
How
that
does that
work?
even work?
Anyway, so back on track. Something that actually happened to me.
Did it actually happen to you though?
Not Keisha from Queens.
Did that happen to you, didn't it? Aren't you the one who
I'm the one
likes
who's-
to eat nappies and that?
I'm the one who is in love with inflatable pool animals.
That's where he found the news article.
I was like,
You never
so
knew you were going to be on TV.
The producers were like, oh, you'll be episode 2. I was like, oh, I've been beaten to top bill. Who's top bill? They go, Keisha eats napping.
And you're like, oh, fair enough then.
Fair enough. I mean, I can't top that. I mean,
That's going to be
Full
background
animal.
Tell you
noise.
what, I saw Facebook videos of the interesting ones. A
Interesting.
guy is in love with his car.
oh, that was
In
on
love
Rush Hour's
with
Good
car.
News, wasn't it?
Was that on Rush Hour's Good News?
I think so.
I didn't see it on that. I saw it on Facebook.
It was in
Don't
love with
put
his
better
car.
things, they'll just leave. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, actually, yeah, Russell Howe's on the other side, isn't he?
Everything's on the other side when you're on YouTube. We're competing against literally everything in the world.
But mostly
Edit that out.
dead time.
But anyway,
But
right.
mostly censored.
it was a 10-minute clip of him lying underneath his car, kissing it, and then.
I thought you were going to say entering it, like through the exhaust pipe.
No, he did. He did say that at one point. He said that he makes love to it. He drives it up. You know how
Christ.
couples drive up in their car to like city view points. He just drives up alone in his car and masturbates. That's genuinely
Oh,
what
so
he does.
he doesn't ram his
It's not masturbation.
he doesn't ram his jewel into the.
He didn't go into
He didn't
specifics.
split. Not only is a
He
car
didn't
lover,
jank it, but
not only is a car
and
lover,
then they had his dad on, and
And his dad was like, well,
he told his dad about the car thing, and his dad just seemed to be okay with it.
his dad was like, oh, whatever you like, son.
Yeah.
His dad gave him the genes. Not the blue
His dad makes love to balloon animals.
Inflatable
Poor
pool animals.
creatures.
Does he prefer Beamers or like Jaguars, or is he more down to earth guys like?
No,
Ford,
it was
Fiesta?
quite a
Volkswagen.
normal car. I couldn't remember the exact
Beetle.
car, but it was quite a regular day-to-day, just normal
Ford
car.
Fiesta.
There's nothing flashy.
Fiesta, you could do.
I mean, a Fiesta's got curves. Could be quite.
We are not talking about
What?
how attractive cars are.
Let's edit that out.
No. This is staying in. If we edit it all out, we're gonna have 2 minutes of fun.
The world shall know how you must make love to a car.
Oh. Anyway, something that actually happened to me. Do you know? This
Wait,
is,
the making love to the car didn't happen to you?
Do you know?
Weirdo.
This is a bit less weird. Do you know?
Oh, really?
Do you know headphones?
We'll be the judge.
I mean earphones. And you get the
No,
earphones
never.
that
What are
just
they?
rest against your ear, and you get the ones that like violate your ear. Like, they go in.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
My old earphones broke. And they were the normal ones, and for the first time, I bought a pair of ear
Violators.
violators. Yeah. Jesus, it's so weird when you plug it in. It's like listening to your soul. You can't hear anything else because you've been plugged in so much, and you just sort of move slightly in like your chair or whatever, and you just hear, and then you hear your heartbeat. And I'm thinking,
Sounds like it should be really soulful, but you're just talking about headphones.
it's fucking strange.
You can
I don't know how people
your
live with it.
heartbeat.
It's,
You can hear the heartbeat.
I don't know how people live with it. It's so strange. I might return it. It's horrible. And another thing, if you've got an ear infection, and you put it in the wrong ear, do you then give yourself another ear infection?
What? What do you another ear?
Why would
Oh,
you
you mean you go,
why would
and
you
then
be
you
sticking
just...
anything in your ear anyway? For,
No, he's
like,
got an
ear
ear infection, so he puts one headphone in the ear and goes...
Because you really want to listen to the FNS podcast coming at you live every Tuesday morning. That's not the day. I just said that randomly.
We're not doing it in the mornings either.
No, this week when it comes out. It might come out on Tuesday morning.
What,
not?
next
It
Tuesday?
depends
would
how
you
long
know?
it takes me to edit.
How would you know? You don't know what time it is. Look at the clock. See?
What time
Nothing.
is it?
It's currently 4:06.
Who is
No,
time?
it's not. It's 4:04. I'm an idiot. It's a 24-hour clock.
Who is time? Like, why?
I'm not sure that's a real question.
I think it is a screen.
So yeah,
Who is old Father Time?
I don't know how people live with those earphones.
I live with them. Pay off my rent.
What?
No, you live with them. They're like the pool animals.
Yeah,
You got the
the
festive
pool
stuff.
animals. Some guys have their cars. You know, so some weirdos are actually attracted to other people.
Women.
God.
I know.
People,
Yeah,
humans.
some people are attracted to
Humans.
God. I'm pretty sure, like nuns, like all think they're married to God.
Well, they
If that's
say
the case,
they say they
Then
devoted
it's pretty much a Mormon.
they
like,
say
kind
they
of thing,
devoted
isn't it?
their life to God, don't they?
Yeah.
I thought they were like married to God.
Because they're not. That might be it. Because they're not allowed to have real relationships, are they?
That's so unlucky.
It's
I
not-
feel like
no.
monks and priests are allowed to, aren't they?
It's not the rules. People are just put off by the stupid uniforms. They see nuns coming and going like, "Come at me, boys," and they
That's the
literally
pornographic
come at me,
nuns.
boys.
And that's the pornographic
And,
nuns stuff. You're getting this mixed up again.
Child friendly, and then they look like penguins, but sort of old women penguins.
Old
Oh,
women
what's that?
penguins.
Is it Life on Mars that you're as nervous as a small nun at a penguin shoot?
I think the best quote on that was "Stop! You're surrounded by armed bastards." That's a great quote.
Put your trousers on. You're naked.
Yeah.
Well, small cameo from Ray Winston there.
Ray Winston is
Ray Winston in the studio, otherwise known as Tom's living room,
yeah.
where we're using multiple books
Yeah,
for the mic stand.
Yeah, we described this multiple books.
Bill Bryson is helping us out.
Bill
a lot
Bryson
here.
never intended this. He
And,
thought.
and Stephen Hawking as well.
Stephen Hawking as well.
Oh
Does,
dear, oh dear.
Doesn't Bill Bryson play for Derby?
That's his son.
That's Craig
That's
Bryson.
part.
God, why do I know a Derby player? I feel dirty.
Do you?
Yeah.
Feel how dirty you should feel when you support Forest.
I feel how dirty you should feel when you.
Are we doing this?
Way!
Eating nappies.
Are we doing this?
Eating nappies.
Are we doing Derby Forest?
Are we doing
No,
Derby Forest?
no,
Apparently-
get out,
apparently
get out.
it's not.
This is not. This is not.
We're not
sport.
doing. This is not a sport. This is not
Okay.
fantasy football.
I'll concede that you're
It's not
higher.
fancy football. I will concede to the truth.
You are higher in the
You
league.
sound like a religious person.
Okay.
I shall concede that you have proven that the universe was created by Big Bang Theory. But
No, that is not a religious person saying that. A religious person is not going to be convinced in a sentence.
What?
They're like, oh, well, yeah, you're right. Actually.
It's like-
yeah, I've been wrong all these 40 years believing in the one true God. No, it's actually Big Bang and some Darwin.
He's just sitting there going, "God hates the gays," and then someone goes, "Oh, it doesn't." Oh, well, you put it like that. This is religion, sport podcast.
It's a religion.
podcast.
Should we do politics next?
podcast for you.
Let's do politics.
Politics next.
Politics.
All politics are best. Yeah,
Let's go some light politics.
favourite.
Boris Johnson.
Oh yeah.
What a laugh.
Because no one talks about serious politics. It's just like,
No.
we'll talk about Boris Johnson because he's posh, isn't he? And John Prescott because he's fat. And
Yeah,
Eric
no, his
Pickles.
dad.
Eric Pickles, he's fat
Have
as
you
well.
seen Boris Johnson's dad?
He used to drive my
Boris
bus.
Johnson's dad
He's
is just
this clip.
it's just
Boris
amazing.
Johnson's cycling along, and this guy goes, "Oi, Johnson, you wanker!" And then instead of like responding with that's very rude, he just goes, "Oh no, you're looking for my son Boris." he sort of supports the notion that, well, when you put it like that, my son is a wanker.
Is he religious?
I don't- Did you?
Maybe.
Are religious people allowed to wank? Is that a thing?
What?
Oh, we're not talking about that. We've
No, we're
talked. We were talking
Too
about
dirty.
weird nuns
Oh,
Nun fetish.
and eating nappies.
You've got
I
a
don't
nun
think we're
fetish.
talking
I don't have
about
a nun
tugging
fetish.
one.
You've got a nun
I
fetish?
don't have a nun fetish.
You
I've
into
got a monk
penguins?
fetish.
You got Monk, Mr. Monk. God.
Peter
Monk. It all adds up. Oh, Peter Monk.
I'm pretty sure this isn't school friendly enough.
We like you, Monk. You're a good head teacher. Don't bully us.
Can we just edit all the stuff
Jesus
from nun
Christ.
fetish onwards? Just
Edit all the stuff from non fetish.
no,
on
get
there.
rid of
Oh,
the
no,
nun
I
fetish.
think-
Now you've said this, we have to keep non fetish in because otherwise it won't make sense. Talking of Catholics and God and that. Yeah. Right.
Doug as a child
The Pope.
was
The Pope.
The Pope.
What a nice
the new Pope.
Any
The
Pope.
new Pope's brilliant.
Why did he go round in that silly car? And then you can hear it with the
Hasn't he
Pope-mobile.
sold off the Pope-mobile now?
Yeah, I think he did.
I think
Pope.
he's
It's
He's
like
gone
the
off it.
Chuckmobile. They're trying to be Chuckle Vision. He's in there going, oh, God created the world, don't use condoms, to me, to you, to me, to you.
Yep, that's exactly right.
That was the brainstorm. For
Yeah.
that.
We're coming for you.
Right, we
We're coming for you.
need the Pope to have a specific vehicle, so, because, you know, Batman has a specific
Batman's
vehicle,
got the Batmobile.
and, you know, we want the Pope to be associated with Batman, so we need to think.
Why would you want the Pope to be associated with Batman? Batman fights people. The Pope sort of sits there and goes, peace to all.
Exactly, so he's like the
Hasn't
opposite
been a
of Batman.
warrior.
He's like his alter ego.
Hasn't been a
He's like
warrior
the perfect
Pope.
disguise. Why would the Pope ever want to be Batman? No one would ever suspect.
So
that
are
the
you
Pope
actually
is
theorising
Batman.
now that Batman is the Pope?
Maybe.
That the Pope is...
And every time they need a new Batman, they just... That's what the smoke's for. That's the whole, like, League of Shadows thing, isn't it?
I don't know, I couldn't pretend to know what that is. So are you saying in the
Batman
films
nerd
or the
thing.
character, like, completely?
Oh, no. The real Batman.
The real...
Yeah,
The real
the real
Batman.
Batman.
Yeah, as opposed to that. Oh. Batman in films.
There's not a lot of crime
Comic
to
Batman.
solve in the Vatican City, to be honest.
Exactly.
Are you
Batman's
joking?
there.
There's so much crime to solve in the Vatican City.
And that's why the Pope is there.
Scandal!
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Coming for you, Pope.
Do you,
The Vatican City.
do you know the smoke coming out of the chimney when they have a new Pope?
That is
weed, isn't
That,
it?
yeah,
That's
that-
weed. That's the
I'm
crime.
pretty- I'm pretty sure that is weed.
My punchline was like Indian smoke messages. You improved that vastly.
No,
I think that's clever,
I think it's just like, you know how they have like sororities in America,
Yeah.
where they're like, when you have a new person in, you've got to like make them do something. That's what they're
Oh,
doing. They put
Puff
them, they put them in the they put them in the chimney and make them smoke weed. The
initiation.
We
ceremony.
announce the new pope.
We need to announce a new Pope.
Yeah.
Oi, Sergio, you annoys Italian because he's in Italy. Sergio, you go and smoke.
He's Argentinian,
You
yeah.
go and smoke the pot in the chimney. No, it's in Rome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vatican's in Rome.
Yeah. I've been
Just do the
there.
Pope.
You've been there. Oh,
been there.
Been there,
done that.
Yeah, done that.
Been the Pope, been
Got
Batman.
the t-shirt.
The Batmobile was
Got
actually
the
a Ford
t-shirt.
Fiesta.
There is a t-shirt.
The Batmobile was actually in love with this guy. Remember?
The Batmobile is in a long, loving relationship.
There's an
No,
inflatable
with
bat
Robin.
in the background.
No, he's cheating on Batman with Robin, the Batmobile. Like Robin's got the fetish for the
Yeah.
Batmobile. Batman doesn't know about it. yet.
He doesn't want Robin for Robin. He wants Robin for his nappies. He sort of chews on them and eats them.
That's how he got his superpowers.
What? Batman doesn't have superpowers.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
So you're saying he got his superpowers by not having superpowers? I'm confused.
He got his
That's gonna be a lesson
superpowers
to you.
by
Do
helping
not
nappies.
eat nappies because it does not give you superpowers.
It takes. Did anyone think that? Oh, I could really do
The
with
Pope has tried,
I
it
could,
failed.
I could really do with superpowers. Pass with a nappy. No one's ever thought
The
of.
Jacob.
Most people say
That's what
that-
it is, it's a two-way deal.
Most
They get
people-
the poo out the nappy and put it in a jank bag.
Most people with nappies see the baby sort of go, and then they sort of go, oh, I need to go outside and make
Go outside?
grass, and then
What?
leave the wife do the nappy. While they're just like
The nappy.
To be sexist.
mowing the lawn or well, you wouldn't want to. Right, maybe do you want to nap a nappy?
Nap and nap.
Do you want to change a nappy?
That's not how you put that. I don't think anyone really wants to change a nappy, but you can't just go, you'll go, run outside.
If someone walked over to you now and went, Louis, do you want to change your nappy or do you want?
Yeah, well, it's different. It's like if it was
Yeah,
like
I'm
my
not being
own.
serious. Obviously, like you would have some degree of responsibility.
At some degree.
A little bit.
I will
I
not
think.
accept the responsibility of this child. I had no partaking in this.
What comes out of its bottom is not for me. It's for the Jenk factory. There's a joke that most people understand.
You're going to have to do a definition of jank at some point.
Jank.
Every
That'll
time
be
we
coming
say-
up on your screen right now.
Every time we say Jenko, we could just have a definition of Jenko up there on the screen.
We should have pictures of Jank.
Pictures of Jenko. The
Let's
new
not
legal
have
high.
pictures of jank.
Let's have pictures of
Have
Jenko.
pictures.
Let's have a picture of a nappy-eating Pope doing Jenko while he has relationships with inflatable pool vehicles.
And the car, an inflatable
I
car.
said inflatable pool vehicle, not inflatable pool animals.
Good luck with that one. Right.
Why were you counting? What was that?
I was counting to see like how many different things you need to Photoshop in.
Oh, I'm not.
And, like, we
What
get
do
the
what do you
Pope
mean
and then-
photoshopping?
There's real photos.
It's general
well,
stuff.
I don't think we're not making any money out of this. If we did, we wouldn't go to Italy and we're like, well, take a picture of Paul.
Yeah,
Take a
yeah.
picture of Paul
You can just get one off the
doing
internet.
Jenkum.
You don't need to go and find the Pope.
Well, you find a picture on the internet of the Pope.
You find the Pope
Jenkum on the inflatable Pope-mobile having carnal relations with the inflatable Pope-mobile, doing whatever on earth.
That's what the Pope-mobile was designed for.
Well, it's transparent. What are they thinking?
Oh my god. It's so they can fool people. So people are like, I want to throw a rock at the Pope, knock him out in the open. Boing, hits them in the face. Ah, no, foiled again. It's the Pope's secret force field, because he's Batman.
He's Batman.
So secret. What are you talking about?
So Doge.
So Doge, much secret.
I get around.
Oh, that one's for Will, you. That one's for you, Will.
You.
That one's for Will, you.
Every period, now you got a baby, change the nappies, Jenkum.
Oh, change the nappy equals Jenkum.
And it all pieces together.
There's a picture of Jenkum.
We did predict that this would happen.
We
did. The microphone, and we're like, oh, it's just Jenkum.
And we said we'd run out of all the material talking about Ludo and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ludo. It's not called Ludo.
It's
called
Ludo.
Frustration.
Frustration
You're the only two people.
Frustration is clearly based off Ludo.
Called Ludo.
Put it in the comments below.
Put it in the comments below about Ludo.
If you love Ludo, put in the comments below and you can win Ludo.
No, because there was reviews of it and it says, this is just Ludo that you enjoyed as a child, but with a mechanical dice. The only difference is it's designed for retards. You can't roll a dice.
You can't say that.
What? So we're allowed to say things about the Pope having sex with his car, but we can't say that Ludo's frustration.
No, not the Ludo frustration. Even though that is just one big conspiracy theory that the government's going to cover up.
Yeah, they're going to come after us.
Frustration secretly Ludo.
We know the secret.
I'm right. And Ludo is secret. Oh, can we have like do you know if you can like subliminal messaging? Like the whole way through this, in the background, there's just someone going, Ludo, 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 Ludo.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Frustrudo.
I argued with you the other day that it was called Frustration, and we finished on Frustration.
No,
we're all happy. And now that you've got me on my own, you're bringing it back up.
Pounce and strike. While we're at it, is it semantically correct to say that rain comes from the sky?
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, that's an old one. The only one.
Rain comes from clouds,
which is in the sky. Let's face it, it's not technically that.
I know, but the skies are going to be there all the time. Sky is there.
I prefer BT.
All right, without clouds being in the sky. If there's no clouds in the sky, rain is not going to come down, is it?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that when I said it came from the sky, you were like, no, not correct. Not correct. Broadly, it is correct. I'm not going to argue that rain doesn't come from clouds, because obviously it does.
No, you were! You argued it.
You find where a cloud isn't in the sky.
I found a cloud in my toilet. What's it doing there?
No, there was that.
That point.
There was that. There was that.
The cola.
There was that.
Hello, welcome to my new vlogging channel, where every day this week I'm gonna be making a new challenge for I'm gonna try something new every day for the next one episode, and that one activity is gonna be throwing a bucket at my sister. Love you, Kayla.
Anyway,
no, he's a nice guy.
Anyway, right. You know, there was
niche joke.
I can't remember if it was a scientist or a photographer. He created so much. It was meant to be light. Right, just cut that shit. We're starting again. There was a scientist, all right. There is a scientist.
There is.
Well done.
I never knew.
Scientist.
There is a scientist.
There is either a scientist or a photographer.
Or
One or the other. I mean, they're
right.
so similar, aren't
There's
they?
a scientist or a photographer. Jen can't both. There was a scientist who made a cloud in a room. He just edited.
No, it
wasn't that hard for me to get out.
What, a scientist
or a
5
words?
How did the photographer make a cloud? Where did that come from?
Because there was like loads of photos of it, and it was like in a photo shoot. So I didn't know if it was the photographer's idea to make a cloud in the room, or if it was a scientist's idea.
Massive buildings get clouds from them, like the Cape Canaveral.
Yeah, no, but it was just like an apartment, like on the bottom of a building.
On the bottom of a building?
Yeah.
You mean below the building?
No, I mean at the bottom of the building, like the ground floor.
In the sewage, in the Jenk factory.
In the Jenk factory.
Oh, everyone who doesn't know what Jenkum is.
Well, you do now because it's on the screen. Look it up.
You know, you're just going to so inquisitive. We did predict.
We're going to get judged though.
Why
do you know what Jenkum is, man?
Why do you know what Jenkum is? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Boston pancake. If you don't know what that is, wow, you're going to have fun there. Google it
tonight.
Google it with your mum.
Do it with your friends.
Google that one. That's a beautiful one.
Now, is that actually one?
Yeah, it is.
Oh wow.
To move the conversation on from just saying Jenkum over and over again.
Why would people want that? They want us to just say Jenkum. That's what they want.
Right. I think the views will back us up on this.
There's more. What?
No, I mean the
all
view.
Three of
I think
them.
the view. The view will back us up on it.
I'll watch it. Louis won't bother. He's already lived it.
Yeah,
and we'll get
I'll
Andy to watch it.
Once is enough. Doug will watch it twice.
Anyway, this is back to news.
Back to news. Back to the Doug's news story.
Wife jailed after stabbing her husband with a ceramic squirrel because he came home without beer.
Ceramic squirrel.
Fake.
Not an inflatable one.
Fake.
It's on the Daily Mirror. It's clearly legit.
Oh yeah. But
A ceramic squirrel.
Police found the man with a deep wound to the chest after being stabbed with an ornament shaped like a squirrel. There's a photo of her. She's in jail. The furious wife in America has been arrested after stabbing a
squirrel.
She was charged with domestic abuse and accused of hitting her husband over the head and then stabbing him in the chest with a decorative ceramic squirrel. The 44-year-old South Carolina resident was waiting for her husband to bring home beer on Christmas Eve. He came home empty-handed and told her that all the shops were closed before Christmas. According to NBC News, the victim was making a sandwich when Williams grabbed the ornament and smashed it over his head and stabbed him with it. Just after midnight, the man escaped to a neighbour's house. I love how escaped she was like coming after him again with the squirrel. I'll squirrel you.
I love how once she was going to attack him for not bringing her beer, but the way she did it was she looked around the room and thought, I know. That squirrel, that'll teach him not to fuck with me.
He called the police. Officers arrived to find the man with a large, deep gash from his left shoulder to his chest. I'm going to edit out that bit and put it at the end so it ends on large, deep gash. William, I'm not going to make good on that promise. It's going to end with Jenkum or something.
Jenkum.
Williams told police that her husband fell, but officers were sceptical because she had blood on both her hands and clothes.
And a squirrel.
Obviously she didn't.
She was holding a squirrel covered in blood.
She was held in the Charleston County Jail on a $10,000 bond while the victim was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Imagine how embarrassing that would be in the hospital. What you in for, mate? I got in a fight with some scumbags, banged them out. What about you? Yeah, I was doing a BMX biking and I fell over. What about you? I got stabbed with a squirrel. That's nuts.
I demand joke copyright.
You demand joke copyright? Yeah. Like a Sandra?
I've just been sitting here, not listening, right? I'm just trying to think of more squirrel puns. There must be another one.
Oh.
Something to do with the tail.
You've got to collect them all up for the winter.
Yeah.
When there's more opportunities.
This is like that time when we spent so long trying to think of the joke about that
crazy
time,
ex-girlfriend wife people. I think I've told you about this before, Doug. But I'm not sure I've told you. There was a woman who was a dentist, and she found out that her husband was cheating on her. So, do you know the rational thing that she did?
Is that the one where she drugs him?
She drugs him, yeah, definitely drugs him, and then pulls every single one of his teeth.
Well, no, you get people do that who do operations on themselves. There was this guy in the 30s in the Antarctic.
On himself? How would that work? Scalpel.
Yeah, in the Antarctic, he had
the
doctor for the Russian expedition had appendicitis.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
He didn't trust anyone to take it out for him,
so he did it.
He didn't sedate himself because he didn't want to lower his reflexes. Yeah. He did it totally awake, screaming in agony.
But
the
Russian.
He's solid. Yeah, he got his appendix
just
out.
Being Russian.
And lived to tell the tale. That's some balls.
You thought that was so funny.
When you said live to tell the tale, I was just thinking, I could have used that for squirrel.
Oh. The entire way through Louis' story, I was sitting there thinking, acorn beef hash. A corny joke.
That's it! A corny joke.
That was a corny
You sound so
joke.
excited that you did that.
A corny
Your
joke.
kid at Christmas.
Oh, I've got a new toy for me.
Or when David gets a kid for Christmas.
Toy Story 3, where Andy meets his parents' toys, Woody and Buzz.
Well, to be fair,
Family
that's
friendly
Toy Story
podcast.
4.
She
I
is
have
Toy
seen
Story
Toy
4.
Story 3. I don't
I've
think
seen,
that was in
I've
it.
seen Toy Story 3. I don't remember that. That was a bear.
That
Lots
was
of
a bear.
fucking
He
bear.
smelled of strawberries.
Yeah, he did. He was quite sinister, the man, the bear man.
His mum
Bear.
didn't.
I'm sorry, what?
Smell of strawberries.
Toy Story 3 was a good film, man.
Toy Story 3 made me cry.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it a happy ending?
Yeah, I know, but just before the ending.
Oh, when they were in the
Spoiler alert!
When they're in the it's only been out for fucking forever. When they were in the fire pit and they were like linked arms. I
Yeah.
thought that people said you'll cry at the end.
I was
It was
like,
sad,
oh,
and I was
oh my
like,
God.
wait, is it going to end on them all just getting destroyed? Like,
That would have
absolutely.
been so dark.
But then,
I think
just like the Breaking
I think
Bad
the Disney
ending.
Studios would have been burnt down if they'd done that.
but then the claw saved them, and they weren't beat. It
Wow.
was a happy ending because
I didn't-
the little girl got the toys.
That Andy kid was a saddo. Play with that little girl.
God, yeah, and have you seen his forehead and his ginger hair?
Niche joke. Niche joke.
Well, the only people who are going to listen to it will know who Andy is.
Yeah.
People,
The only person who's going to listen to it is Andy.
by some minor miracle, if we end up being marginally more popular than 12 people.
Then here's a picture of Andy on your screen.
Da, 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 da.
No, we can't do that.
Which one are we going to put
We
on?
can't. Oh,
Jenkum.
Yeah. And Louis turned on the shittiest light I've ever seen in my life.
What's happening?
They're eco lights,
so
you know?
Eco lights. Yeah, that's why they're good for the environment. They don't work. They don't use power. Then, what is this?
It's sort of like, it's ambiance. We're having a romantic meal.
A romantic meal for free.
Yeah.
Free, yeah. No, you're the
Well, there's
waiter.
people who are like
I'm
that,
the
aren't
waiter.
there?
You've got the moustache to be a waiter.
There's people who
What,
are
you
just
mean unlike the
like,
Benedict Cumberbatch and the...
No,
anyway,
nowhere near.
You can just
No,
turn off
his
and be
shirt
like,
with his like, little moustache drawn on.
you can just turn up and be like, the monster, she orders a corned beef hash.
Right, they're
Squirrel
both doing
joke.
thumbs up. And
Right.
terrible,
Squirrel
but,
joke. Right. Oh, and now, back to the world of Doug's found a thing on the internet. It's not Gatesy.
That's
what
the
I'm
only
gonna call
structure
this
to
section.
this.
This
Doug's
is it.
found a thing
Welcome
on the
to
internet.
Doug's found a thing on the internet.
This
Or
is
did
not
it?
news.
Dun,
This is
dun,
a
dun,
this is a
dun.
Not
play-by-play of events from a person talking.
That's
I was dead at it. I was just sitting in his dressing room and Brendan Rodgers came in and Gerard!
This is not a family-friendly piece.
Not a family-friendly piece.
You're
This
not
is,
family friendly.
Family-friendly
It's like a
warning.
play-by-play
If you're a family and you've just joined us, then do not watch
How
this
would they have
part.
just
If
joined
you're a
us?
family,
Are they like
If
clicking
you're-
through? Well, we need to skip through it for a minute. I can't listen to this shit. This bit over here.
They,
That's much
they
better.
know that this part of the video, this is the bit that they don't want to listen to, so they're going to skip to this bit.
this is a play-by-play of events. Be me. Fap time. Browsing website.
What? Fat
yeah, listen. Bear with this.
Sounds like nap time.
This develops, yeah, fap time. End up finding a hot video of some dude and some
Duh.
and
Duh.
some, and some,
Well, how's it-
Oh, I do love a good girl.
and some hot girl. I can work with this. Fapping. Getting close. Zooms in on girl's face. I stop. Pause the video. Holy shit, that's my best friend's mom. I'm 100% sure of it too. I can tell by the voice and the face. I've seen younger pics of her around the house too. She told me when she was younger she did some modelling, and I always suspected it was this because she said it when I was drunk. Holy fuck. Finish. I love that. Finish.
Wait, does
devise-
he mean he finishes?
Yeah, he means he finishes. Devise plan. Revenge. Download video.
Revenge?
Revenge for what?
I don't know. I don't write
She hasn't
it.
done anything to him. She's just doing
Revenge
her
for
job.
her mum being
Right.
born.
Revenge. Oh no, it's because he said that
She's just doing
no,
her
his
job.
friend had pranked him before. The guy.
Oh, right
He said,
then.
Revenge. Download video. Cut out all the face close-ups. Distort audio slightly so the voices sound different. Send my friend via email. He thanks me. 5 hours later, he tells me he just used it and it was great. Literally dying of laughter. Keep my mouth shut. Go over to his place next day to break the news. He tells me the vid is awesome and he used it again. Literally start crying laughing. He asked me, what? I go online and show him the full vid. Fast forward to close face up. You just fapped to your mum, bro. He freezes. He's in shock. Ends up coming to terms with it and runs to the bathroom and pukes.
I bet he ended up coming to terms with it.
Listen, hey, he's really annoyed, but I'm laughing uncontrollably.
Oh, you're really annoyed. Oh.
Funniest moment of my life.
I wonder why.
You haven't heard it all yet. So I'd insult to injury. I joke and say, I found your dad, because his dad left him before birth. He has pictures of him, and we never met him. He jokes about it to lighten the situation. All very funny, Aaron. Fuck you, he said. I go to vid. See, dude, it was made the same year you were born. Actually, it was. Strange coincidence. He slowly walks to the computer. Fast forward to close-up of male's face. The male is Hispanic and he is half Hispanic. He runs and grabs a picture of his dad.
Literally conceived in a porn.
He runs to his dad's picture and holds...
Fake.
His picture
Fake.
is from when his mum was pregnant. He left on the 8th month of pregnancy.
Yeah.
Holds it next to the screen.
How did you find this?
It was on Reddit.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, Brick Shat. It's his fucking dad. The resemblance is too close not to be. Same hairstyle, look same colour skin. WTF. I immediately feel like a piece of shit. I just revealed to my closest bro his birth as a porno gone wrong. He starts to cry, leaves the room, grabs mum, pulls her in. She freezes at sight of video. She starts to cry. It was true. He just fapped to his conception. The end. And that was a radio
The
play
end?
from Radio 4.
The end. That
That was a radio play. No.
But that's... So there you go.
Up to his conception.
Oh god, it's like an
Are
average
you
day
going to
for
put that
Dan.
in? To that.
Cut that out.
I thought it was Deck that we made jokes about.
Well, no, the jokes for Deck is it failed functional maths.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm gonna ace functional maths.
The man of many voices, all of
20
which sound the same.
All of which sound like the same voice. Yes, it's funny that.
He's a mystical, magical man.
Well, I did different voice in the Unspeakable video. That sounds horrible.
The unspeakable video.
In the video.
The unspeakable video, which I'll never
The
mention its name.
unspeakable video.
We
where
had
he conceived his child.
No, we can just talk about the unspeakable video.
It's
but
alright,
censor
he's
out
sent in the
everything.
video.
Yeah.
Well.
We had cameos in a Serbian film. Not many people will get that.
You haven't seen a Serbian film? Here's a trailer.
we don't
we
want to
will be
infringe
linking a
copyright,
trailer.
do we?
Yeah, we don't want to infringe copyright. We don't have the first video. To
Oh,
infringe
I am totally linking a trailer.
I'll put up some writing that says don't.
What's his name? Is it
Today-
Vikram? Is it
Vukmir is the baddie.
Volkmir, that's the one.
Today's Don't Google This by FNS Podcast. Oh,
You'll enjoy to Google that, lads.
yeah.
but that will
probably
probably-
lads. Come on.
No, not like
Clearly
that.
have groupies.
Groupies.
Andy with a wig.
If we're lucky.
Should we let Andy on one of these?
No.
If we're lucky, we'll get
All we'll get is...
Yeah, oh no, that, look at what you've done to the waveform.
I can control the waveform.
That's what we'll get.
The waves.
Again, download this sound. Ha-hoo. Looks like a dong. You can check that out yourself. So yeah, no, you don't want to. You should not get Andy on because that will be the whole podcast. just
Yes, it would remove the classy videos.
That would remove the quality,
the
yeah.
classic talk about none.
Oi, I don't. I deny everything.
He got his.
I can't even
he got
remember
his
what I
mum
said
fetish
now.
You
from this great video that Doug sent him.
That Kurt sent me in turn. It had a courgette in it, and that's a very limited reference.
I missed my mouth. If you've just joined us, then you've just missed Doug's.
How again?
How? If you just joined us, how?
If you've just joined us for the third time.
If you just joined us and keep leaving and coming back, clearly we're
don't
not good
like
enough
you.
to retain your attention, but good enough that you will come back.
if you've just joined us because you're flipping in between pornos, welcome.
Oh, I hope it wasn't your conception. God, this is the smuttiest podcast. Are we
You
gonna
see the microphone? Everything turns to
filthy smut.
You're filthy animals.
We had a nice
even like the waveforms just making horrible words.
we had a nice conversation about Pirates of the Caribbean before we started recording this.
Should we have a-
And then
no,
what
again?
comes
it's all
out?
the Jenkin that we did.
What comes out in the podcast
Oh, comes out. Oh.
is Jenka
Jenkin.
and smut about nuns. You're not going to start singing about Jenka, are you?
Jenkin.
And the next segment, Jenkum Song Session. Come to the jam. Oh.
Smooth jazz with
Smooth-
Jenkin.
Smooth jazz.
This
This is the bit where Joel tunes in. Yeah, let's whisper.
Joel, if you've just joined us,
Leave.
Leave. Get out.
This one's for you out there, Joel. Do it, you won't. God, if anyone who's not in our school listens to this,
We're sorry. We are very sorry. If you're listening to this, we apologise. I personally apologise for
Is that the new opera
other
box?
2 people.
I personally.
No, I apologise.
I apologise. We're sorry. What a video. All of this is out. It's going to be a 12-minute podcast.
Well, you know, what's usable so far? We got the bit at the beginning, go da 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 da. How many times have we done that noise now? Da 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 da.
It's like Jaws.
Brief moments. I think the Pope-mobile thing, the religion stuff was all right.
Yeah.
I would. I was going to request you edit something out, but the more I say it, the less likely it is.
Yeah, the more you say it, the less likely I am to edit it out.
I'm never mentioning it again.
Louis, what are you doing?
I'm rubbing it.
I'm rubbing it. Wait, hang on. No, that's my conception.
I don't know how you think babies are made, but it's not by rubbing it.
No, you're rubbing it to the video.
Oh yes.
Again, more smut.
More smut.
This is smut. So you
want some more smut? Google nugget porn. Brilliant.
Oh no, that's being edited out.
No, it's not. You're gonna watch it. You're gonna love it. Dun, dun, dun. Not real chicken nuggets.
I'm ashamed to be associated.
I'm not ashamed to be associated with you. This is.
I'm not really associated
non-fetishist.
I deny everything.
And dog.
Again.
Dog. At least if we get someone else on. So that was that section.
If you've just joined us and you thought there was 4 of us,
Jesus
well, you're
Christ.
wrong.
If you've just joined us, there is a 4th person. We've trapped Caleb under the table. Help, leave me. I want to make a vlog. Let me out.
A vlog.
Let me out. For the children. Let me out. A
Is
vlog.
it cyberbullying?
A vlog. You take it.
You'll take anything. Conception video.
Jeez, of all the things from... No.
Don't say that.
Don't
That's a
say
rude
that.
thing to say.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Thank him.
If you've just joined us, well done.
Oh.
You're really good at this.
Guys, stop
You're
joining.
really good
Stop
at
joining
this. How do you
amazing.
do this?
Stop it. Well,
Tell it in the comments. Tell us how the fuck did you do this?
in the comment, can you leave us a challenge for my next activity that I'll do every week? Yeah.
And now for this week's activity, I'm going to juggle. Are you ready? I'm juggling.
He's juggling so much.
Juggling so hard. My
There's
balls are
7
higher than they've ever been.
Listen, if you've
If
just...
you can just
There's
hear
7
it.
knives
Look,
and
can
8
you
oranges.
hear me juggling? That's me
I
tossing
refuse
my
to be
balls
associated
higher
with
into
this.
the air.
This is being quiet.
No, it's not. We love this.
If you've just joined us, you've...
Oh, for God's sake,
You've done
you've
it.
got it now. Everyone's bloody caught. If you've just joined us, you've just joined us. Sort of
Well
human
done.
freakazoid.
If you've just joined us, you're a bit late. We're just ending now. We'll probably...
We have changed the world.
If this was
We have
shit...
changed the world.
Like,
This
you
was
should
shit.
probably
well
listen
done.
to the
We're
rest
films
of
and
it.
stuff. This was films and stuff. Goodbye.
It's not a film.
It's not a film. It was
Well,
shit.
stuff there.
It's barely,
What are you
it's
doing?
barely stuff. I think it's
Barely stuff.
We're
fucking,
FNS.
it's fucking shit.
If
That's
you add
what
an
it
I
is.
in, it makes fins. That's the word you can pronounce.
Fins.
Fins.
Beautiful.
See you
Do we
later.
know anyone with the first
Goodbye.
name so that we can have some fins?
I'm out of here.
Egret, if you spell it wrong. Bye.
Egret.